Never caught in the moment, on my toes for the right now. My nigga, I'm focused, never follow the crowd. Let me throw on my crown. And motherfucker, you address me as such, cause I'm king. And put respect on my name like Brian Williams, And if you lucky, might have mercy, just might keep your neck. Cause heads roll for less. If playing me is your goal, I'm Shaquille at the net. Niggas know I'm a problem, tatted hope on my chest. Yeah, look, I was tired of playing Clark Kent, hiding my potential, knowing that I was God sent, knew that I was different when nobody saw my vision, put that work in myself and then ran ahead of the competition.
What up, baby? You already know who it is. It's the one and only Mr. Vega, the Messiah, holding it down for honest assholes. Welcome to a new episode of Make Wrestling Great Again. Jesus, man. Episode 3 of this segment. Because I'm like real life tapped into the wrestling community. Like, if you don't know how much of a diehard wrestling fan I am. Even though it's been shitty lately, but I still tap in. I'm still a wrestling fan. So shout out to my brother Big Mizzle, another dope wrestling fan that's part of the show. Bro's going to eventually come on these episodes with me because me and him got a lot of shit to talk about when it comes to wrestling. And especially with it being WrestleMania season. Oh my goodness. WrestleMania season. What? You heard me. Now, before I get into everything, I just want to tell y'all, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for keeping this going, man. I appreciate the followers that I do have. I appreciate the people that taps in with me, because the thing is about honest assholes, like, we do so much, like, segments and episodes, but this is another one of my babies that I'm grooming. So the Messiah is out here working. Work. But anyway, let's get into tonight's episode. You know what I'm saying? Those of y'all that are tapped in with the wrestling community, already know I'm gonna talk my shit and say what I gotta say. Make wrestling great again. AI, clip this. Has WrestleMania 42 lost the surprise factor? Think about that. Is that something that has happened? We're done with Royal Rumble. We're done with Elimination Chamber. Shout out to the Elimination Chamber. Some of the wins were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting Rhea Ripley to win the Women's Elimination Chamber. I really thought they were gonna keep her as a tag team champion with Io. Because the last 2 years, 3 years, Rhea has been dominating the women's division. You know what I'm saying? SmackDown Women's Champion, Women's World Champion, so throwing her back in the mix, in the tag team mix with Io, it was a good look, but I just felt like she had something with that whole mob, especially when the Judgment Day turned on her. So I wasn't expecting her to team up with Io because they have, if you know their history, they have a mad rival since the NXT days. And here's a fact: Rhea has never beaten Io. I gotta understand something. Io is small, but she can wrestle. She's good at what she does. That's why they pushed her in the main scene. I don't know what WrestleMania is looking like for her, for Io. She got attacked by Raquel Rodriguez, so they might be pushing towards that. I don't know. At this point of WrestleMania, where do you put Io Sky? Where do you put Raquel Rodriguez? Especially since Liv has won the Women's Royal Rumble. She's going off to face the Women's World Champion. But now you got Rhea Ripley facing Jade. Now, I love my sisters, and Jade is a bad bitch. Hey, I clipped that. But her in the ring work is unmatchable compared to Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley knows what the fuck she's doing in that ring. She's strong, just like Jade is. So I really don't know how this match is going to turn out. I don't. You know, as I said before, I love me some Jade, but I cannot deny Rhea Ripley. Mommy got that shit. So that's a WrestleMania match that I could get behind if promoted right. Obviously, Rhea is the face and Jade is the heel, which is good. Jade is obviously better as a heel right now. Like they tried to make her a face and it really wasn't working. You know, with the whole shit with Bianca and Trinity. I'm a little fried, so I didn't. Naomi, sorry. I'm so used to calling you Trinity, but and I miss Bianca, man. It's sad that she's missing WrestleMania, or is she? So I don't know. On to the next. What else we got going for WrestleMania? I'm gonna wait off on the world title round. I'm talking about everything else. The Usos. Where does this leave the Usos for WrestleMania? Because they are the world tag team champions, which I'm not feeling. I really felt like them putting Jay back in the tag team division was just them pretty much shutting up his fans. Hey, he's back in the division with his brother, but I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling the whole Jay Uso back in the tag team division. I've been said that Big Jim needed to win a singles title, at least the United States title. Shit. But I don't know. The tag team division is pretty ass on Raw, even on SmackDown. You know, that whole shit with the YS6 and the MFTs, like the tag team division is looking real fucking dirt right now. It's getting killed. So I'm just not feeling the tag team division at all. I don't know what's gonna happen, but they need to step their shit up. Like seriously, you know, you got. Are they gonna make Division Logan Paul and Austin Theory go after the Usos for the Raw tag team titles? I don't know. Do I really want to see that? Not really, but it can be done right. If it can be done, if done right. Let the Usos drop the titles to them at WrestleMania. Have Jay turn on Jimmy. Clip that, AI. But I don't know. And as far as the tag team on SmackDown, the tag team division is so shitty. I really don't know any good tag teams over there. Like, I don't know what's going on. So the World Tag Team titles and the WWE Tag Team titles are looking like shit. So I don't know. The Women's United States Championship. I almost forgot about that fucking title. That hasn't been getting any justice done to it. It hasn't. So I'm trying to figure out what the fucking fuck is going on with WrestleMania 42. What is going on? Again, I don't know what's going on. Like the women's division on SmackDown, it just seems like it seems like they needed to take Rhea and go back to SmackDown. For Rhea to go to SmackDown because the women's division over there is not looking good, bro. Like, you haven't heard nothing from Tiffy. The women's tag team titles, I'm okay. You gave it to Nia Jackson, old girl. I guess they can do some justice for the women. I mean, the women's tag team division is looking better than the men's, but still, the women's tag team division is not the best either. I felt like it got elevated when Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss won it because when they were champions, they were defending them, getting it popping. So they single handedly Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair single handedly upped the women's tag team division because you got two top superstar women, both both former women's champions who are pretty much at the end of their prime because they've both been in the business for the past 10 years. So I can see why they don't have Charlotte or Alexa in the women's world heavyweight champion scene right now, which is good enough reason to throw them in the women's United States title scene. At this point, I love to see Charlotte Flair be the women's United States champion. Same thing with Alexa Bliss, because y'all already then been women's world champion. So at this part of your career, it's okay to take the mid card titles and elevate them. People got to stop sleeping on the mid card titles because once upon a time, WWE's mid card titles were having better matches than the world title matches. That's a fact. Hell, the very first fucking ladder match was for the Intercontinental Championship. Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. So let's not act like a lot of the mid card titles haven't came and stole the show. So they need to do something with that Women's United States Championship. I felt like it hasn't really been accurate since Selena Vega won it. And I really felt like they should have let her keep it longer. She should have had a reign. Like they really should have let her be like on some Dominic shit. Like she could have turned heel with her husband. So I don't know what the fuck is up with Aleister Black. I don't know, man. I just don't. SmackDown in general, it just hasn't really been lit over there, except the whole shit with Cody, Jacob Fatu, and Drew McIntyre. But we have a whole roster of people. Like what's going on with the United States Championship? I'm glad Melo has that title, but they need to put him in a serious fucking feud to really elevate that shit. And what better person to do that shit with? Motherfucking Trick. Whoop that Trick. Yes, I think them renewing their feud now at this career because they're both in the majors. Last time they were beefing, they were both in NXT. So right now will be perfect. And Trick is cooking. Like as far as on the mic and athlete. But I feel like Melo's a better athlete because he's smaller and he's more agile. But that's not me saying Trick is not a dope athlete because he is. But Melo, bro, we've seen what he can do. And Melo reminds me of like a Shawn Michaels. Like no matter how small he is, he'll get in the ring with anybody and still dog walk their ass. And that's what I love about it. So I would love to see that title get elevated. You know what I'm saying? In a whole different area. What else? The Intercontinental Championship. Ooh, Finn Balor has been kicked out of Judgment Day. I saw that coming. But now the Judgment Day is pretty much a fucking wrap because there's nobody left in the Judgment Day that people are actually interested in. The women are, you know what I'm saying, Liv and Raquel, but JD, who gives a fuck? Dominic, at this point, Dominic should just go solo. This dude is the most hated heel, but hated, loved heel, and it's working. So he should just go solo. But it's time for him to unask that damn Intercontinental Championship. Like, it is time, bro. Like, it is fucking time. And what better person to dethrone him than motherfucking Balor? Now, Finn Balor has been going after the world title for a while lately. And I really feel like they should have let him win. Like when Seth Rollins and him fought Seth Rollins' first reign as world champion, I really felt like they should have let him win it. Let him hold it for like a month or two, then lose it back to Seth. So, because it's time for Finn Balor to be a world champion. But I'm glad what they're doing with Dominic. So it's looking like he might face Dominic for the Intercontinental title. And that's good, man. So give Finn a singles run as Intercontinental champion. And then by the time SummerSlam get here, put a world title behind him. Let him win King of the Ring. AI clip this. My King of the Ring winner this year, I want it to be Finn Balor. Sami Zayn. Another one of my underrated guys who's been getting really shitty lately, man. You know, him going after the WWE Championship, but at this point in his career, they need to turn him heel right now. Sammy needs to be a heel right now. He's on his own, no bloodline. He needs to be a heel. Let him work his ass off, build that heel momentum, put him up against some people, and let him win a lot of these matches. Hell, throw the fucking United States Championship on him. He's held it, but not long. Put that U.S. title on him as a heel. Let him run that shit up. And who knows, by the fall, make him WWE champion. As a heel. I think heel Sammy as the WWE champion would be good. I don't know. What else we got? We got Seth Rollins coming back. Playing mind games with the Vision. Now, for Seth Rollins coming back this close to WrestleMania, I don't know if it was a good or bad idea. Because at the end of the day, he never lost his world title. He never lost it. So I think throwing him in the mix with Roman and CM Punk, man, can run it back like they did it in WrestleMania 41, another triple threat match, but let it be for the world title. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, triple threat, clip that AI for WrestleMania. They could have easily did that. Easily. I still, and let CM Punk win. Let him walk out of that motherfucker like, hey, fuck both of y'all. I have beef with both of y'all on some personal shit, but yeah, I can still come back after this cut for all these years, become world champion, and beat y'all both on the grand stage of them all. Because Roman winning, I don't want that shit, bro. I don't want Roman winning the fucking world title, bro. This dude was literally champion for 4 fucking years. Okay, it's been 2 years since he's been champion, but who cares? He was 4 years. 4 years as a world champion. Roman Reigns does not need a world title run right now, man. And if he fuck around and wins, I'm gonna be mad, but I always pay attention to the night after WrestleMania. Clip this AI. The night after WrestleMania, some of the craziest shit always happens. The Raws after WrestleMania be dope because we watch title changes, we watch people come, we watch people get injured and take a hiatus. So if Roman wins that world title, because he's obviously on Raw, he was on SmackDown, but he's obviously on Raw. But if he wins that world title, have him lose it the very next fucking day against somebody. It can be anybody. Not anybody. No, I'll take that back. Not anybody. Who on Raw who I would like to see world champion? Not Braun Breaker, bro. I think he needs to. They need to groom him for the rest of this year and make his year next year. Because that whole shit, him getting injured this year, oh my goodness. So who would I want Roman to win? Who would I want Roman to dethrone that title if he wins the world title the very next day? It could possibly be Seth. Seth can cash in his world title rematch clause because again, he's never lost his title. He's never lost it. So when you think about that shit, think about it seriously. Bro has screwed Roman Reigns twice in his whole career. So this would be a perfect time to do it. My honest opinion, you know. But I don't want Roman Reigns to win. I want CM Punk to win. And who I would want to see turn heel at this point, I wouldn't mind CM Punk as a heel right now. He's been back almost 3 years. Why not give him a heel? Because he's very good at it being a heel. CM Punk is very good at being a fucking heel. Do I want to see Roman go back to being a heel? Maybe. Not with no title, though. Then we got a match that I'm actually looking forward to. Cody Rhodes is WWE champion again for the third time. A lot of people are pissed off at it. I love it, though. Cody has been on fire since he got back almost 3.5 years ago. Main evented 2 WrestleManias, 2023, 2024, 2025. It's only right, bro. When Cody left, yeah, he really had to rebrand himself. And guess what? He fucking did. He did I'll say it again, he did a phenomenal job in reinventing himself. That's why he's winning right now. So all you Cody haters can suck a dick because Cody Rhodes is actually where he's supposed to be. Fighting Randy Orton. Shout out to Randy Orton, man. People know how much of an Orton fan is. Orton's my favorite guy, right? And this has been my favorite guy for the longest. Because y'all got to understand something. Orton is what, 45, 46? I think he's 45. Been to turn 46 this year. But Randy Orton started in this business young. He got in this business when he was 21, 22. That's why he's still here at a decent age. Randy can still go another 5 years if he wanted to. So them making him number 15 champion, I would love to see Randy Orton beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. I would like to see him do it. Or now, do I want Orton to be a heel at this part of his career? Wouldn't be bad, but Orton has always been a heel. And I think at this point in his career, he should stay a face. Turn Cody. We all seen how Cody is as a heel over there in TNA and in AEW. He's very good at it. Very fucking good. And I think them making him a heel right now would actually better him even more because he's so good at being a face, American Nightmare. That shit is real life working. But just imagine, heel Cody as champion. What if he just so happened to still win at WrestleMania, but do some snaky, crooked shit to keep it? What if he actually sells his soul to The Rock? Heel Cody, I would like to see that. Because I was told to me that two baby faces facing each other at WrestleMania, it's not always fun. It's always good to have a heel and a face. That should always what it be. Even though, the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan were two faces, and they had a great match, even though Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man Randy Savage stole the show that night for the Intercontinental title. But I would like to see Cody Rhodes turn heel. Just for a little bit. Make him a heel. Let him be a heel for the rest of the year. You can either keep the belt on him or not. I don't know. But that's my take on tonight's episode. Because I don't know if WrestleMania 42 lost their surprise factor. I don't know. But from what I've seen, it seems like they do. So I just gave y'all a few predictions and what I would like to see, but that doesn't mean the shit's going to come true. Because like I said, we got a few more weeks left to WrestleMania. And I really hope Triple H bum ass really has something up his sleeve. Because, bro, I spoke on this on my last segment. You were not the greatest in 2025, bro. Seeing people scream, fuck you, at Cena's retirement, that shit really done something to me. It hurt me. I'm not even going to hold you, bro. But we going to see. We are definitely going to see what WrestleMania 42 is looking like twice in a year for Vegas. So we will definitely see what's going on. This has been another segment of Make Wrestling Great Again. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, tapping in with your boy. It is the Messiah, live streaming on all platforms, Spotify, Twitch, Twitter, all that shit, baby. YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Clip that, AI. Another episode of Make Wrestling Great Again. It's the one and only, the Messiah. It is a wrap, baby. Let's get it. Hey, yeah.